Hello everyone, my name is Shireen. Welcome to another live stream. Let's get straight into this. This is the first time I'm doing this, so if there are glitches I apologize. But let me just set up the live tier list right now. Alright, here we go. So we have 1 hour to do this tier list. I have to update my OBS really quickly because the tier list changed. Alright, so here we go. I don't see that privacy thing, but I guess I could actually show the screen instead. Let me take this out really quickly. Here we go. So do that. Let's do a window capture instead. Let's have that one. There we go, much better. So here it is. This is a live tier list that we are dealing with right now. Let me put this full screen. Here we go. Let's just see if people are in the chat and my audio is working as well. Let's just double check really quickly. Here we go. Perfect. And Gold Knight is here. Oh, my microphone sounds weird, you say. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Gold Knight. I will make sure to look at that right now. Let me just make sure really quickly. A minute. Alright, let me figure out the microphone situation. Give me 1 second. I had this problem a while ago. Let me do this maybe. Does that help a little bit? Or does that take away completely? Let's see. Can't. Sounds a bit better. Okay, that sounds much better. Alright, cool. So, this is the live tier list. Thank you, Gold Knight, for letting me know about that. So, I'm not actually sure how this works. This is a new thing on the tier list maker. So, yeah, basically you can all vote. All the viewers can vote for their favorite item. I will drag it up, I think, and then see what happens. I don't actually know. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Do I need to give you the link to the tier list? Maybe? I think that's might be the thing. So let me copy this and then let me put this onto my my chat maybe, and then you can have access to it. So this is the tier list. Let me know if you can see it or not. And I think that's how we do it. I'm not sure though. This is a brand new thing in the tier list maker. So we'll have a look. See what happens. So let me actually do it on my phone as well. There we go. Alright, we should be good. Save and exit. So if I log into this, is it going to show me the tier list? Turn this music down just a tad as well. Hopefully the music's not too loud on that end. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Let me see. I think we're all good though. Okay, let's go to my account. So yeah. Live tier lists, yeah. 1 hour. Yeah, same image at the same time, yes. So we should all be able to vote on the tier list at the same time. Okay, let's see if it actually works. Let's see if I can get people to vote. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do this on YouTube. I assume people have, but I personally haven't seen them. But anyway, enough about that. I hope you're all doing well today. I hope you've had a good day so far. Excuse the background noise as well, because I will have the fan on because it is quite hot in England today. So there will be a little bit of fan noise, but hopefully it won't be too much. Okay, so how do I drag something in there? No. Okay. Oh, I see. So we click. Yeah, okay. So let me know if the link works and then we can start voting, I think. Let me do it on my phone, like I said as well. But I have done previous tier lists as well on my channel, but those were kind of just me talking about my opinions, and you know how people are with opinions, so yeah. Okay, so can I do this? Oh, okay, that is how you do it. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, 3 participants, 2 votes. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Okay, we're getting there now. Okay, I see. So yeah, we all have to open the link on our devices and then vote for each one. So right now we're voting for the overall weapon system that they're going to be adding to the game with the new Shattered Isles update. So yeah, 4 participants in. Nice. People are actually joining it. Cool. Nice. See 4 people in here, so I'm gonna vote myself. I don't know about the weapons myself. Like, I personally kind of like the warpipe the way it is, and because we haven't really seen any, I guess, videos of the actual weapons being used, and the new. I should have really taken some notes, but. Oh, Golden Knight, you're in Argentina. The weather's cold. Wow. I miss cold, but I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I hate the heat. I am very much a winter person. So like snow and a little bit of rain. But yeah, I just melt in the summertime. And it's been really slow as well this year with the summertime. It's very, very slow. It's only just turned summer really over here. The last couple of weeks we've had just clouds and rain, but it's finally now just blue skies and sunshine, so that's what we love to see. Actually, let me pin the tier list. Place the pin, there we go. And then when people join in, I'll tell them to join and then take a vote. Let's see, so I'm gonna vote maybe yellow, I think. Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of. I'm gonna go B, I think, for that one, because I'm not really. I need to see it in action to be able to actually judge that, I think. So actually, let me go ahead and get up the actual options, or the actual blogs, and then we'll do it properly. I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, so. And the next one is, let's put that down here really quickly. Actually, let me minimize this really quick. And then we'll drag this one to here. Perfect. Okay, cool. So then go here and we can check each one of them. So I think it was the buffs. That was the one I'm talking about, the weapons and the buffs. Gold Knight said, if I don't mistake, the swords have a combo in the past where you could swing from one side to the other, right? I think so, but I'm not a sword expert, so I wouldn't be the best person to ask about that. Gold Knight, sorry about that. I'm a warpike and axe and hammer main. But yeah, the weapons designs is the next vote, and I'm honestly looking forward to the new weapon designs. I think it's just going to be something that's going to be really interesting for the game, again, it's one of those things that we really haven't seen yet. They haven't really shown us pictures of the new weapons or what they might look like. We have a few kind of models in this picture here, but even then it's not really very clear. So I'm gonna go B, I think, myself. So we do that there. And this one I put here for the public events. So this was the most recent dev blog that we saw from Phoenix Labs, and they were basically talking about public events are coming back to Dauntless and how they're changing the public events. I'll bring up the blog here. Let's go back again here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I think it was this one. Yeah, public events. So here we go. If we scroll down here, we can see these are the new kind of events. So Granny Strange will have another new public event that she's going to be doing. Similar to the other events, like similar to the current Sportstruck Charog and the Fenrir Embermane as well. Very similar to those, but this is going to be much more public facing as well. So you'll see here as well, each event will have 5 different phases lasting up to 10 minutes. And this is just one of them. You can see here as well, the 100 rounds are always better when you experience with other Slayers. And to incentivize that, we are working on our island events to bring players together to collaborate in public timed quests with shared progress and progressive rewards. Our public events will start at predictable times tied to real life clocks and once an hour for each island. For example, Blazeworks, Twilight Sanctuary and Paradox Breaks will start at specific times like o'clock, 20 minutes past, 40 minutes past as well. And then the map will clearly show public events to help players get to the right place at the right time. Now I don't know if every single hunting ground is going to have a public event, or if it's just going to be like you open the world map and then it shows you, oh, there's an event on the Blazeworks, let me go to the Blazeworks right now and participate in the event. That's how I think it's going to work. And events are something that I've wanted like forever, since we had the Void Runner event a few years ago with the big move over to New Ramsgate. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go S tier as well. I think just because I think this is kind of my most anticipated thing, I think, coming. So yeah, I'm gonna go S tier as well. There we go. Okay, we've got a few people on S tier. Nice. And I think I will put this tier list live after the stream is done as well, just so other people can join in and do it as well. I think that would be kind of cool. You have it for an hour. We can do another hour as well. It's just a shame that they couldn't do specific timings. I had to pick an hour, 7 days or 30 days. So I'm pretty sure I could have done 7 days actually, now thinking about it. I might do another one after the stream. But yeah, Gold Knight says I use Warpipe, repeaters and sword. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with repeaters and sword. I think I used them like early game, but now I don't really use them. I mean, I rarely use them, sorry. Gold Knight says, the update is next month, right? I have no idea when the update is coming, Gold Knight. I really don't. I have no idea when the update's coming. Me and Dragon Lawn predicted that it's going to be right at the end of summer. So, probably like right at the end of either July or at the end of August, maybe even beginning of September. Just for the way that things are working out. Considering that there was a devlog late last month, I think they're still on a cadence of one devlog each month, and then at the end of that they'll give us the full update. But literally they haven't given us any indication of when. They literally just said summer. So yeah, absolutely no clue. I would hope it was sooner rather than later, but yeah, I have no clue. Alright, so next up we have this beautiful thing, our new Behemoths that are coming into the game, and this picture is to represent all the new behemoths that we've seen. So the new Skarns and the new, I think the other one, I don't know if it was a Hellion or if it was a Nasha, but let's see this one here. So we have these beautiful new behemoths coming into the Shattered Isles update. We have a Pandoro, the Obrute, no, this is Pandora, sorry, this is Pandoro, this is Obrute, I think it's called. Yes, definitely, they're keeping all the secrets. This one also represents the Crudge, obviously, as well. I know your favourite, the Crudge. And we also saw a brand new one here, I believe. They added a random one at the end of this blog. Here. So it also represents this one. So I am hyped for this, man. Like, the new behemoths look amazing. Obviously, it depends how they're going to play in the game. But I think they're going to be so cool. Like, especially if they actually, like, interact with the environment and have different mechanics and stuff. Like, could you, like, use this behemoth, for example, as actual stairs? Walk up the stairs on its back and, like, jump up and then slam it with a hammer or axe, you know? Like, stuff like that. You know, actually, like, breaking down trees and breaking down walls in the game. Like, that sounds incredible to me. So, yeah. I guess you could say this is like a most anticipated tier list ranking thing. Like, what are you most anticipating? You know, what are you most hyped for? What are you most looking forward to in this Shattered Isles update? So I think I'm gonna go S tier. I think I'm gonna get A tier maybe. No, S tier definitely. There we go. If you just joined us, you can join the tier list with us in the chat. I'll pin the message in my YouTube chat right here. Click on that tier list link and you can join in the voting as well. Alright, so next up we have the inventory changes, which is a huge thing. They're basically consolidating all of the menus, so they're consolidating the inventory menu and the personality menu as well, and the mastery menu into one menu instead of it having like 3 tiers. So it's going to be much easier to swap your loadouts and get to, you know, get the weapons and get the armor and the personality that you want, instead of having to like do your armor and get your weapons and do your cells and then go to a different menu to check what banner you're getting and what glider you're using. They're going to consolidate all of that into one menu, which is going to be absolutely amazing, because it can be frustrating sometimes. I don't know about you watching, but it can be frustrating when, you know, you have, like, for example, Halloween. It's a Dark Harvest. You want to dress up in your Halloween Dark Harvest costume. You're like, okay, cool. I got the pumpkin. I got my, you know, I have my weapon and stuff. You go to a hunt, and then you forget, oh, I still have my banner from Easter, or I still have my glider from, you know, 2-3 weeks ago. It can be frustrating. So being able to have all of that streamlined in one menu, instead of having to go to like 3 different places to do that, is going to be absolutely amazing, I think, personally. So it's definitely something that I've been looking forward to. I think there are too many menus in Dauntless, and I think they're very scattered. They do have some kind of what's the word? They have I don't know the word I'm looking for. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, the categories in the menu make sense, but they're all over the place. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. So I think I'm going to go A for this one. So next up, I actually don't know what that picture represents. It's not weapons. What is it? Let's go. Let's see. It's not this one. I think this might have. It's not Behemoths. Weapon progression, maybe. Let's see. It's not weapon progression. Which one was it? I can't remember what picture that represents now. I made this tier list like 2 weeks ago. I should have taken down the World of the Shattered Isles. It might be buffs, maybe? I can't remember, my goodness. What did I put it there for? It's not buffs. Huh, I can't remember why that picture's there. I literally can't remember. It's not inventory. Alright, let's skip that one for now. And then we'll go over to the Crudge, I think. Okay, so the Crudge is one of the most anticipated things in this game, mostly because it is a community created behemoth. You know, this behemoth was made on a live stream with the community, helping the developers create this behemoth. So it's not just like some one and done thing. You know, this thing was created by us over an hour and a half or 2 hour live stream on YouTube. And obviously the developers have taken the concept art and they worked on the concept art, and this is what they've come up with it. And it's definitely one of my most anticipated thing, and the mechanics sound amazing, like the ability that the Crudge has to pick up players, throw them in the air and throw them through portals. Sounds amazing, and it looks amazing in the video that we've seen as well. The concept videos, like right here, look amazing. They actually do, and I'm actually interested to see what happens to us as Slayers when we actually go into the tail mace thing and get shaken around and like thrown through portals. I think that's gonna be really interesting to see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this maybe an A, just because I think it might be really interesting to see it in game. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hello to everyone joining, thank you for joining the live stream. If you want to join in and vote for the tier list, go ahead and click on the link in the pinned chat message, and then you can join us with the voting. You can see we've got some votes in, and we have some participants so far. So if you do want to join in the chat or join in the voting, go and do that in the pinned message in the chat. But yeah, I think the Crudge is definitely probably the same as the Behemoth. I might go with S tier, just because I think it was such a secret for so long. I think the reveal of it is going to be amazing. I think the Crudge is one of the things in the Shattered Isles update that has to be good. You know, if they messed that up in any way, dude, oh my gosh. Like, imagine if you were the one, you were in the live stream, you watched them create the Crudge, you know, you watched them create this behemoth. You know, you want it to be good. You want to see it in game. You know, you want to see it do all this stuff. You want to see it throw you into the mace and throw you through a portal, you know? So I think it definitely is an S tier for me, definitely. Alright, so next we have the update to the Reforged system and also the Slayer's Path, i.e. the progression systems in the update. Again, this is something that we haven't really seen. They've talked about it, but they definitely haven't said a lot about it. So we can go again to the blog that they were talking about around progression. And we can see, oh yeah, oh, this is the weapon crafting that I was talking about in the first picture. Where's, no, it's not that one. Is it the, oh no, it's in the same one as the Slayer's Path, isn't it? This one, I think. Yeah, this one here. Oh, it's the same picture. That picture might have been for the Reforged system then. Okay, so if we scroll down here, so here, so to further support our Slayer's identity, we are reworking some aspects of the Slayer's Path, quest system and mastery system so they know exactly where they are on their journey, all in one. So this is the idea that they've come up with to basically completely redo the Slayer's Path. Slayer's Path is currently the primary progression system is Dauntless. Slayers can unlock new game modes, islands, new mechanics, e.g. gliding, loadout slots and more. While a centralized place for progression is excellent, it also poses a complicated challenge to Slayers. The best choice for what they should focus on is ambiguous and often confusing. Very, very true. So they basically want to make a clear path forward for us either using quests or the actual nodes themselves. And again, this is another thing that we've only seen in writing. We haven't really seen what the new progression system looks like, but the fact that they're going to give us a direction to go through, and then we'll be able to do what we want with it sounds amazing. Because as we discussed in the discussion with Dragon Lawn a few weeks ago, the Slayer's Path was kind of weird because you kind of, in the Reforge update, you logged into the game and everything was unlocked. Depending on how far you were already in Dauntless, everything was already unlocked for you in the Slayer's Path, so you didn't actually have a choice of what you wanted to unlock or not unlock even. So having another system in order to actually streamline that will be incredible, and actually having the ability to actually pick what we want will be amazing as well. It's not my most anticipated thing, just because we saw how the Reforge system went, so I think I'm going to put that on B, just because it's like mid-tier for me, to be honest. So that's what I'm going to do for that, I think. Let me just make sure my audio is still good. Yep, it's all good. Alright, cool. What next? Next we have pets, and also I'm gonna have a video about this because Dragon Lawn gave me a little tip about this earlier in the week, or was it last week? I think he sent me a message about pets, and officially pets are officially coming to Dauntless. It's been confirmed by a developer. So yes, this is gonna be interesting. Mainly because they're not going to be combat centric, so they won't be able to like defeat the behemoths with you. I think they're only going to be mostly cosmetic and mostly like to help you collect things. Maybe they'll help us defeat the new fauna and flora and fauna, or gather the flora and then defeat the fauna in the new update. But yeah, pets was something that was I think it was announced years ago, and it was just something that was kind of put on the back burners, like sky fishing and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with pets. Are we gonna have, are we gonna be able to like make pets armor and stuff like that? Like that would be kind of cool if we could do that. Give our pets armor. Give them little gear to use. Can we name them? Can they come from different places? Where do we actually get them from? And that's going to be a really cool thing. I'm trying to find the picture of the actual pet. I think, was it this one? I think it might be this one. No, okay, never mind. I forget it. Alright, so I think I'm going to go B again, just because it's not my most anticipated, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So it's not a D tier. Yeah, I think, but the fact that it's actually been confirmed by a developer, I think it's kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna put it on A, just because, yeah, I think I am looking forward to it. But am I looking forward to it more than I'm looking forward to a Slayer's Path? I think I actually am, because I think pets is something new that's never been introduced to the game before, unlike the Slayer's Path, that's basically being reworked. I think everything in the mid tier is like everything that's already been in the game but being reworked in some way. So I think I'm gonna actually put this on A. I think let's put that on A. And here I think this is the buffs, and this is a new thing. Let's go here. I think it's this one here. Yes, indeed. Weapon crafting. Let's see. Is that the one? I don't think that is the one actually. Oh, this is the buffs. Here we go. This is it here, I think. Yeah, this is it here. Definitely. So we're gonna have 6 main core buffs basically. Yeah. Okay, so perks, amps, cells, weapons, and other source of buffs will be converted to grant you stacks of one of the 6 buffs. These core buffs will have bounds that run in either direction. Okay. 6 core buffs: might, attack damage, critical hit, speed, movement and attack speed. Vitality is HP. Defense is damage reduction or increased damage taken. And endurance. Max stamina and stamina recovery. Cool, okay. Stack bounds. Spice up gameplay and improve balancing. You can let some creatures or behemoths have attacks that reduce attack buffs. Oh, I see. That reduce stacks of buffs. Having negative stacks could yield consequences like reduction of max health if you have negative stacks of vitality. Or having a percentage chance of doing a weak hit instead of a strong one. Oh. So the behemoth can actually affect your buff. Interesting. I mean, it kind of works like that anyway, right? Like, if you get an armored Charog, that reduces your attack damage. Yeah. Because it's armored, so it's going to take longer to break the parts and get the behemoth down. I think that's what they're trying to say. But yeah, this is very kind of complicated. So I think we're going to go and see. I don't know. I'm not really anticipating it. Not really. I like the build that we have so far. You know, I like doing the builds. I like to customize builds the way they are now. Not necessarily. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So I think I'm gonna put it on C. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so what's... Oh no, I just closed it. Oh, dang it. Alright, so what do we have next? I think that's for dual wielding weapons. This is another thing where I don't really know why. Like, why would you want to dual wield weapons? Like, I understand the reasons for it. Like, if you have an axe that's doing stagger damage or overall damage, and you want to do weapon wound damage, you can get a war pike and you can, you know, swap to your ShireenPlays, but I can't see myself doing that. So I think I'm gonna go D. I think. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't. Oh wait, Gold Knight, I see you've posted some chat messages. Sorry I missed these. I don't know if they post, but I have the image of the new Carabac. May I post it in Discord? Oh, new Carabac! Malkarian armor. Oh yeah, sure, go ahead and post the picture in the Discord, in the Dauntless Discord channel. Yeah, I do have a Discord as well. If you want to find people to play Dauntless with, if you want to keep up with me and my videos, if you want to keep up with Dauntless, feel free to join the Discord. Links will be in the description of this live stream. Next, yes, this one right here. The pets and the new fauna. No, not the pets, sorry. The new flora and fauna that are going to be introduced in the Shattered Isles update. This is one thing I'm looking forward to, but that's with an asterisk next to it, because this will probably take away all of the flowers that we collect for potions and stuff, and all of like the stones that we collect, like the phoenix, what's it called, the phoenix stones and stuff like that. So I'm gonna miss like running around and getting those flowers and stones for the potions and grenades, but I'm actually very much looking forward to these pets. You can go here. I think it's in the world of Dauntless, I think. This one, the world of the Shattered Isles. They introduced it here. Yeah. There we go. So we have these here. These are the new fauna and flora that are going to be introduced, and I'm looking forward to this. This is one thing that I'm actually really genuinely curious about and looking forward to in this update. Yeah, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see. I really do want to know if we can actually make these pets, the fauna on the right hand side, so these ones here, can we make these our pets? Like, can these be our pets? No, imagine like jumping on one of the backs, and like, because they're not like, they're bigger than us, but they're not that much bigger than us. So like, can we jump on the back and like ride down, you know, ride with them like through Ramsgate and onto the hunting grounds? I think that would be a cool idea. I genuinely think that'd be really cool. So I think I'm actually going to put that on. I think I'm going to put that on the A tier. I'm going to put that on the A tier. And Jordan says, imagine if we could ride them. Exactly, that's exactly what I just said, Jordan. Exactly what I just said. Jordan, if you want to join us on the tier list, go ahead and click on the link in the pinned chat message, and you can vote for what your most anticipated features are of the Shattered Isles as well. So you can vote for each individual picture here, and we'll see it updated live on the live stream. And welcome in, by the way. Thank you for joining. And also, will our pet that we'll get from this update be able to help us with the fauna? That's what I want to know as well. Like, is the fauna, or are the fauna our pets? Or do we find the pets in some random place on a different random hunting grounds? I don't know. And honestly, the brand new world map is 100% probably my most anticipated thing for this update, just because I wanted to learn more about the areas. You know, I want to go back to Arborholm, I want to go back to Skaldeskar. It's nice visiting them in the escalations, but I want to know more about them. I want to spend time there, you know. So definitely I'm going to put that on S. And the fact that they're introducing guilds into that as well. You know, like, you'll be able to go with your guild onto this map, and your guild will be able to look after and defend one of these areas, or maybe all of the areas. You know, you'll have your little guild and you'll be told to go here and protect the Underworld Defile, defend it from other guilds, and you might even get guild rewards from that as well. That in addition to the public events that will be on the map as well. All of this stuff is really coming together into one nice soup, as you can kind of say. So definitely that is definitely probably one of my most anticipated things in the update coming. Okay, so lastly, what did I say that was again? I can't remember what I said this was. Let's see. I can't remember. Let's go to news. I said it before, but it's not Behemoths. What? Gear progression? No, that's sales. It's not the buffs either. Jordan says, I haven't played the game in years before the reforest system. Then I came back recently only to find out the game will have another changing update. Yeah. Oh, yes. I feel a lot of people are like you, Jordan. I think you are the majority of the community. You know, you were here in the beginning and then went away in the reforest system. You come back to this announcement that they're changing everything again. I think that's the way that most people feel about the game so far. I think I've been playing odd enough since lockdown, so yeah, it's a huge change again. Like the reforest system, like they're either gonna sink and swim with this thing, you know. So I'm hoping it's gonna be good though. You know, I'm hoping they do a good job with it. So yeah, I hope you do too. And you can let us know on the tier list as well. If you join in, you can tell us what are your most anticipated features of this coming update? And there is no release date for it either. As Gold Knight asked earlier, there is no official release date for it yet. So we don't even know when it's coming. They just literally said summer 2024. But yes, let's try and find what I meant by that picture. Pursuits. We could do that as pursuits actually, return pursuits. I have to say, I genuinely miss pursuits from this game. I really do. And these are the new fauna that we talked about as well. This is how you would collect them in the update. So they would look like flowers, or they would look like gems, and then they would turn into the actual tiny behemoths themselves. And I assume this is in addition to the Gruck-Grucks and the little dog things as well. I don't think those are going anywhere, but these are definitely going to be introduced. I actually love this as well. I love the video of it, it's really cool. it makes the game much more interesting, it definitely does. So yeah, we can say that for this one then, I guess. A whole new world. It definitely is a whole new world. Yeah, I really miss pursuits. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the hunting grounds as well. Being able to like get a quest or get some lore or get a rumor and just jump onto a hunting ground and, like, you know, or even if you're crafting a certain weapon or a certain piece of armor, just being able to jump on the hunting grounds, run around, collect what you need, and then go back to Ramsgate is amazing. But I do miss like the kind of community aspect of the pursuits, like jumping onto one single island to defeat one single behemoth together as a group. I do kind of miss that, and I'm actually genuinely really glad that they're bringing that back, and they're keeping hunting grounds as well. I think a lot of people like the hunting grounds, but yeah. Jordan says I kind of prefer the pursuits as well. Yep, same here. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like, I just, yeah, this update sounds good. If they execute it well, I think it can bring a lot of players back. But, you know, I'm I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to put positive vibes out there. You know, as I said in the discussion that we had a few weeks ago, I was one of the people who, at first, I enjoyed the reforge system, you know, but it did get boring after the 10th reforge, the 5th or 10th reforge. It got boring after a while, and there was no real reward for it, and that's why I'm hoping with this update they'll change that. You know, it'll actually be a proper system where we get proper rewards, and there's a grind, but there's a reward for the grind. You know, you get a little medal, you get a little badge, or you get an exclusive cosmetic that shows, yeah, you've reforged like 10, 20, 50 times, you know. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna put pursuits on S as well, and that is our tier list. I think I'm gonna do another tier list as well. I'm gonna make another live tier list. I'm gonna set it for 30 days, and I'll put it on my YouTube community page, so people can just literally go there and click and vote on what they want. And maybe in like a month's time, or when the update actually comes out, I'll do a video like taking all those votes into consideration and being like, this is what my community kind of voted for. I think it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, that's the Shattered Isles tier list update. I'll keep the link in the chat, and I'll put the link in this description of this video as well. Jordan says, yeah, I agree. What about Omnicell? What are your thoughts on that? I like Omnicell, to be honest. The only Omnicell that I don't particularly like is the drone Omnicell. And the only, what's that even called? I can't remember what it is. The actual name of it, I need to look it up again. But yeah, the only reason I don't like that Omnicell is because when they first introduced the drone, it was good. You know, it could actually help you in battle. It could heal you in battles, I think, as well. it was just a button, you know, you press a button, it would go to attack the behemoth, you press a button and it would heal you, I think. But now it's just cumbersome. Now you have to like put the banner down to heal you, I think, or was that the escalation? But it's just, it's not the same, it doesn't feel the same, you know. When they first introduced it with the faction past and faction future stuff, it felt good, it felt like it was a part of the Slayer, it felt like it was always there, it was something that you just press once and then it would help you. But now I feel like they've made it so cumbersome. So yeah, I think that's, and I think they're doing away with the Omni Cells as well in the new update. But I think I'll have to do another video or live stream going over everything we know in detail. Yeah, I don't know if you were there, Jordan, but we did do a live discussion about the Shattered Isles update with Dragon Lore. You can find it on my YouTube channel. It's like a 2-hour live stream we did, talking everything about the Shattered Isles, what we think about it, talking about each individual aspect of it as well. And that Omnicell is called the Artificer Omnicell, I believe, is what I'm referring to. So, yeah. But yeah, these are all the main things that we're going to get from the update. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think we're done here, I believe. Unless there's anything else that anyone else wants to talk about, feel free to put it in the chat. If not, I think we're gonna call it a day. I think I'm definitely gonna have to schedule this more ahead of time. Jordan says, personally the only Omnicell I like is Tempest, the other ones didn't really click for me. Yeah, Tempest is a really good one, especially like with the Warpike, building up that speed and then using the Tempest Omnicell. It's really cool. And also I've seen so many videos of people doing like upwards of 50k damage with the Tempest Omnicell. It's absolutely insane. Like the amount of damage you can stack up with that Omnicell is incredible, especially if you're going up against a Terra Behemoth. It's just crazy. Yeah, definitely, that's definitely one of the best ones. I do like the Discipline Omnicell and the Iceborne Omnicell, because one, the irony, I'm very bad at keeping health, and two, the less health you have, the more damage you have. Do with the Discipline cell. Discipline cell is one of those cells where it's like high risk, high reward. But yeah, I definitely love those ones. I do love a challenge. So yeah, I think the Omnicells were a good introduction. I think the Omnicells are one of those things where there was a meta in the game with like the Iceborne builds. So the fact that they took that and made it its own cell and gave you like, you know, I think it was like a shield or immunity and give you healing as well as an ice lance. Like that was amazing that they did that. So yeah, I think they did a really good job did that, and that's what I'm hoping for the Slayer's Path. I hope they take what we've said to them about the Slayer's Path and the current reforge system and take that and turn it into something that we actually like. Obviously everything here, like the weapons and the buffs and the Slayer's Path and the inventory, I hope they take what we have on board, you know? I mean, what we've said to them on board. And I hope there's also better communication with the partners, because I think that was a big part of it as well. Like they just weren't taking feedback from the partners when they said this doesn't feel good in the game. Obviously it's their game, they can do what they want, but you know, not listening is, you know, not listening to your players who are basically ambassadors for your game is kind of weird and bad. So I hope they actually listen to them as well. So, yeah, really cool. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yeah. I really love this music. Wow. Chillhop. Yeah, I think we're done. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. So I think I'm gonna call it here. As I said, I will put this. I'll make a community post saying that I'm gonna put the tier list up on my community tab, and I'll put it up there for like 30 days so that everyone can vote if they want to, whenever they want to. And then we'll do either another video or a live stream talking about it. So yeah, thank you everyone, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate everyone stopping by and voting on the tier list, and I think this is a really good way to do it now that I actually know how it works properly. I think this is a really good way to do this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you didn't catch our live discussion with Leone, please go over to my YouTube channel and check that out. It's a long 2-hour discussion about everything coming in the Shattered Isles update. I also have a complete playlist on my YouTube channel for everything concerning Dauntless and the Shattered Isles update. But yeah, and you can join my Discord as well if you want to. Links in the description below if you want to do that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and taking part, and I'll see you all in the next video or live stream. Peace out everyone. Take care.